Good morning, Christy and Jimbo here. It's a little breezy where we're at. We are at the Gilmore Try that again. We are at the Gilmore Heritage Museum. It's the largest automobile museum in America?
North America.
North America. We'll get it right one of these days. Let's go check it out.
The only way I ask is you don't touch the cars.
We won't do that.
You can get really close to them. And
Okay. Appreciate it.
No, we're from Florida.
Thank you, sir. I swear we didn't come here because of this car, but this is the exact same car we saw and did a video on at Historic Auto Attractions in Roscoe, Illinois. What we missed was the dog leash. How funny is that? And they got the Aunt Edna on the roof. Yeah, same truckster from National Lampoon's Vacation that we saw at the last one. That is so funny. We just walked in and it was immediately right there. Neat. Well, there's Clark. Okay, start off. Oh, the Burma Shave sign. We are at a 1934 Ford station wagon. Oh, nice and roomy. Seat 6. (1948) Packard Woody wagon. So pretty. We're in the station wagon section. Oh, I get it now. Okay. We're in a whole... This is the Oldsmobile Rocket 88 station wagon. What I read on the National Lampoon station wagon was that National Lampoon's station wagon actually put station wagons out of business, 1981 Chrysler, because people wanted a minivan after that. So they started buying minivans, and that was when the minivan craze started. So this is considered a station wagon, huh? I guess because it's got a hatchback. 1957 Buick Century Caballero estate wagon. 1967 Buick Sport wagon. This is the one, I swear, yes, this is the one that my family all had, the Caprice. We all had it in blue, the ugliest blue. 1989 Chevrolet Caprice estate wagon. Oh, creeped up off on another one. Hey.
Hop in with it. We'll tell everybody. Tell them it's your date.
I used to sit in the back of a station wagon like this. All the truck drivers honk, honk, try to get them to honk their horn.
Is that what that?
You didn't know what this meant? They don't do it anymore.
I know this guy.
I'm gonna try to do it as gracefully as we can.
Oh, it's not so bad. Yesterday or 3 or 4 days.
Okay, so this is the Pontiac Star Chief Safari wagon. I like that one. That was a pretty one.
Yeah.
That Oldsmobile's pretty too. I think I already said it, 1950. It's gorgeous. Hey, we've all seen these. 1992 Buick Roadmaster Estate. Got the 1923 Star Model C touring car. All right. Germany, Berlin. That's gorgeous. Mercedes. 1938 540k Sports Tourer. Look at that mother of pearl dashboard. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What'd you say it was worth?
20 million.
20 million. Holy cute. They even have like a department for the kids so they can learn the assembly line and all the parts and how to do it. There's this wonderful dossier in here who is just nonstop talking to me and filling me in on all the cool stuff about these cars. But then it makes it hard for me to film. But I like these little guys. I love the toy things of large things. Oh, Jimbo's playing games. What are we doing? You got a Lego car? You won! Very nice. Oh, you can build your own car and then send it down? That's cute. Hop in and snap a photo. These toys are those mechanical ones. I love the smell of them. They have some kind of burning smell to them. And Grandpa had a few. All right, so there's a bunch of beautiful cars in here. There's a Rolls Royce. Wow. From Derby, England, 1926. Rolls Royce. Oh, look at how you keep the luggage on the side. How cool. I mean, I'm sure you don't hang your mink coat there, or your fur coat. That's crazy. What's on the steering wheel there? Is that their horn? Their gear shifting? So strange. Very fancy. The Duesenberg. 1933 Duesenberg. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you for not touching. What's this one? Auburn, 1935 Auburn. Almost the name and the color are the same. This is a Packard, 1930 745 Victoria Coupe. Beautiful. Oof. They're all so pretty. And again, I know nothing about cars. Again, I only just told the guy that. This is a 1931 Duesenberg. 1931 Marmon. It's a pretty one too. Two-seater. Turn your flashlight on for me.
That's a fan.
Oh, cool.
I gotta have you. I'm listening. I just gotta get. I want to get everybody. 29 Packard was quite the car. Okay. And one of the things they did is they put headlights in the bumper.
Oh.
Which is got to be stupid.
Right, because once you go through a puddle.
Yeah, but the roads weren't all that good either. You know, the rocks and stones. But this whole era, they wanted to make the cars beautiful, so you would desire one versus got to have a car. Okay. So a lot of them, like the Cadillacs, they have these beautiful grills. And to make that grill even prettier, they put a red curtain behind it.
Oh.
The question is, it's right in front of the radiator. So how's the air get to the radiator?
It's not.
Anybody know?
No.
Probably a bottom feeder.
Oh, it opens. It's.
Semi trucks do it now. Usually it's this way.
Oh.
Ice and snow and.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all louvered. Now the real question is, that radiator cap has an emblem on it. What is it?
I didn't get a look at it.
Looks like a woman.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's a coat of arms.
Decent looking. I dated a lot of girls, and I didn't see any sense in even doing a bill. Okay. Never dated a girl built like that.
Well, no, because she's flat-chested.
Thing.
The Greek god
We
Adonis.
we think it's actually the Greek god Adonis, who's been constipated for about 3 weeks, and he's about to fill the radiator.
That's cool.
Have you noticed that these cars, every one of them now, every one of them looks like it's been chopped. You know what chopped is? Chopped where they would cut the roof off, lower it. Okay, make it, the roof was originally this high, now it's this high.
Okay.
But see how small the windshields are?
Right.
Okay, all these cars look like they've been chopped. Now that's what guys do now to a car.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the way the cars were built. You know, they didn't chop these, that's just the way it was.
They like them looking short.
Yeah, and if you think about it, if you put a full-size windshield on there tall, it wouldn't look so good.
No. No. It looks kind of gangster.
Got 65 to go.
Wow, this is a
And you've seen
$14 million.
two of them
$14 million Mercedes.
in that. And
There's only 6 made.
the Cadillac.
Wow.
Yeah, this is, I always tell them, this is the last one you see, because this is and everything else is
Is this also the mother of pearl dashboard? Okay. That's more money than we'll ever have. Okay. I forgot about this side of the room. Okay, we've got another Bentley. Oh, no, that's our first Bentley. Look at the step to get in. It's a 1930 Bentley. We're driving on the other side of the car, so European. This is another Duesenberg, a 1929 Duesenberg. I think I remember Duesenberg being in the movie Annie, and that's why I like it. Is that stupid? Maybe. 1929 Rolls Royce and a 1939 Raganda. Entering the Hall of Partners. The dossier back there was saying that those people that own those really expensive Mercedes own 67 cars in their own garage. They live across the cornfield next to this place. Oh, I just skipped that sign, sorry. Oh, this is a 1913 Michigan 40 Model R Touring. The 1912 Cadillac. I love Cadillacs. There's another Cadillac, 1905 Cadillac. Look at those lamps. I gotta back up gently because I don't want to touch the car. Look at those headlamps. I don't know where its sign is. Here it is. 1910 Lozier. And this 1915 Brewster. That's kind of cool with its little mother-in-law back seat. Poor mother-in-law doesn't get a cover, but that comes down and folds down flat and it looks like a pickup. Pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna get on the other side of these bad boys. Wow.
Fun to let the day unfold at the pace that you want it to.
Honka.
Great stops.
1908 National.
Ice cream stops every afternoon. Everything about the tour's fun.
1902 Thomas touring car with Tono. 1906 Waltham.
People from all over the country, all over the world. Just some of the best people you would ever want to know. And because we all have the same affinity, the love for these old rolling pieces of history. Yeah.
Okay, flip back over to here. 1909 Thomas Model L 640 Flyabout. I guess it keeps its spare tires parked right there. Or one spare tire. That's cool. 1908 Buick Model F5 passenger touring. Why do they call them touring? Because they look like great touring cars, like a car that you would want to ride and tour things. I don't know. 1904 auto car. I'm coming. He's calling me.
I'm a little weird, so I'm going to be here. Oh, okay. And okay, tires tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, this is a 1909 Brush, made in Detroit.
Okay.
In 1910, two brothers in Oklahoma City. You ever been to Oklahoma City?
Yes, we have.
Okay. So in today's age, now Oklahoma City's a long ways from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you imagine what it was in 1910?
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah. They decided they wanted to go to New York City and see Teddy Roosevelt in a parade. So they got on their horses and rode their horses 2,500 miles.
Oh my goodness.
On horseback. No fast food places, no
Right.
gas stations. And there's a picture of them in the parade behind Teddy Roosevelt on their horses.
No way.
And on the way back, they told their father, who they called, and he came in by train, we don't want to ride the horses back, so he bought them a car.
Oh, And this is the car.
This is the brothers.
Oh, they were little, 6 and 10, driving their brush runabout on a Michigan road in July 1910, back when we didn't need driver's license or helmets.
That road looks just like my road. So anyway, they rode 2,500 miles on horseback, 60 days, they got there. Teddy Roosevelt and their father knew each other.
Oh, that's neat.
Okay. So when they got there, they were treated like royalty because the New York Times knew about it. And I think, I'm making this up, but I think what happened was their father let Teddy Roosevelt know they were coming. He told the newspaper because every town they went to, they were waiting for him.
Oh.
Because the question is, they're on horseback. All they got on the back is blankets. I mean, you know, they can't carry food and all that stuff.
And Dad's got to be worried about his kids going across
Well,
the...
you would hope so.
Yeah.
So when they got to a town, people knew they were coming. They put them up.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at that horn work.
They give it a squeeze and see.
Oh, God.
If it breaks, it cheers.
You break it, you... yeah, there was one back there. I was tempted, but...
Well, I'm thinking they took the out.
Oh.
So when they got to New York City, they were treated like royalty, really. Finest hotel site. The old man showed up eventually, and the 6-year-old was the mouth. They loved him in New York, of course. And he told his dad they didn't want to ride the horses back, and he said, if you can find a car under $500,
Wow.
$85.
Wow.
So they drove to Niagara Falls by themselves. They drove to Detroit to see a car being built. They drove to Battle Creek to see cereal being made. This picture was taken between Battle Creek and Chicago.
And there was a cover on the truck then?
Yeah. Yeah, this is not the car.
Oh, okay.
It's the same model.
Same type of car. Okay,
I
okay.
think the car is...
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, especially after doing all that cross country.
The next year, an organization or a person, and I always, every time I tell this story, I say, I gotta find out what it was, offered them $10,000 in 1911. That's 15 years income, okay? To ride from New York City to San Francisco in 60 days.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm the parent. I'm saying, I can't believe I let you do the other thing. It took them 62 days. They did it. But
Wow.
the horses became lame for 3 days. They were stuck in a town for 3 days. They would have made it if it hadn't been for the horses going lame on them.
Oh. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's a cool story. Thank you. That one's
and
electric.
The black one behind the post is electric. We have some more.
Huh.
Except we just rotate them around. These guys are...
Oh, look at all the cool lamps. Headlights. A 1908 Cadillac. 1903 St. Louis.
Crank in the wheel.
Woods Mobilette, 1915. So he says this one's an electric runabout. What electric? How? I don't know. 1903 Oldsmobile. There's a Locomobile. 1903 Michigan. Oof. Look at that Locomobile. Nice. Is that... All right, so there's a 1903 Holly Motorette runabout. Let's enter into the next section. These doors are automatic. Oh, automatic. Wait for Jimbo to open it. Whew, smells like tires and brand new cars, but they're not brand new. A 1949 Lincoln Cosmopolitan. 1954 Lincoln Caprice Sport Coupe. Well, I like him. He's full of cool information.
Yeah.
We ought to just get him to take us all around. We will never leave the place. We will not tour it like we tour things. 1955 Continental Mark II Sport Coupe Prototype. All those words. And I like it, but this one looks like a gangster mobile, sort of. 1940 Lincoln Zephyr. Oh, turn around, Christy. Oh, look at that boat. Lincoln Continental Town Car, 1979. The interior is so pretty, matches the exterior so perfectly, and it looks so soft. We got some other town cars. I think we might make a loop, so I will circle back. It's hard to shoot cars on both sides. 71 Lincoln Continental. Oh, that's a new one. 1998 Lincoln. We've got 1956 Continental. Oh, in the barn up there, I see there's more cars. There's a bunch of buildings here with all of the cars. They've got like a Cadillac building and all. 1961 Lincoln convertible sedan. Another Zephyr, 1940. Oh, this is a new car. It's pretty. What the heck is this? 2017 Lincoln Continental Concept. So maybe it's not even out. Concept. The guy said that some of them will be marked, the signs will be marked that there's only one. Oh, whoa, look at that. 1929 Lincoln L Aero Phaeton by LeBaron. Oh, look at that pretty doggy. They got a greyhound dog on the front. Wow. Green interior. Look at that. Tail fin? What is that? Does it swim? Lincoln 1932. Okay, another concept car. 2019 Lincoln Aviator Concept. Black trim. It's pretty. That's a 1922 Lincoln. I'm gonna hit this room both sides at the same time. 1931 Lincoln K. That's a pretty color blue with a beautiful gray interior. 1926 Lincoln. 1922 Lincoln. Look at that. Did that have a purpose? It looks like there's a gauge at the top, like a floaty thing. Also, the steering wheels having these like shifter things on them. Is that what that is? You think? Oh, look, flowers. Is this a hearse? No. A limo. A limo though, because you can see where they can roll up the window in the back. Oh, it does say it's a limousine. Help if I read the whole sign. Okay, the signs are on the opposite side of these cars, so I'm going to turn around and walk backwards. 1930 Lincoln Type 172. I like that color. There's Jimbo. That one doesn't have a sign. This is a 1948 Lincoln Continental Cabriolet. Oh! What? Like the rabbit? Ooh, look at that one. 1939 Lincoln Type 413B convertible sedan by LeBaron. I like that gray. 1936 Lincoln Zephyr. Here's another Zephyr, 1938 from Iowa. I wonder if the Zephyr had all these cool colors because this gray is so pretty. 1949 Lincoln. Okay, we're back to the front of this room and I can show you these boats. I mean Lincolns. Are we in a Lincoln room? Oh, okay. That's why. These are the Continentals. And if there was a sign, yeah. 1972. Okay, let me finish the room. 1941 Continental Cabriolet. And this is another Zephyr. Look at how pretty. The whole thing. Just gorgeous. Look at the radio in there. That's inside this 1948 Lincoln Continental. All right, now we've got to go to the next section. Okay, we're at the service station. No, that's just a sign.
Outdoors, they got a service.
Okay, this place is so elaborate. They've got so many things, and this is really nicely done. Really nicely done. (1916) Franklin. Oh, we're in the Franklin department.
We got a movie with Leno talking about.
You know how Leno likes his cars. Okay, 1909 Franklin Model D, 1907 Franklin, 1905 Franklin. They have a Shell station outside too. This place has it all. The color of these paint jobs are just so pretty. What is that color called? It's just, like charcoal. 1932 Franklin Supercharged 12. Look at the greens on this. I like the spare tire placement. And the belts. And the spokes. And what's that? A trunk? Where you put the gas? Very interesting. This one's a 1931 Franklin. Another 1931 Franklin with a great paint, blue and green. This is the only one. (1930 Franklin). Those pretty browns. 1932. Oh, was this the Corvette room?
Come here, finish these.
Oh, sorry, didn't finish the room. 1925 Franklin. (1925 Franklin). 1922 Franklin. That one's paint job did not get updated. I kind of like it that way too. I feel like that's probably how they really looked. Rough. (1919 Franklin). Oh, I missed the one right in the dead center. So skinny looking. 1910. This one too, 1928. Beautiful colors. Okay, so what's this room? I mean, I see a Corvette, so I thought it was Corvettes. Mustangs, Ford. It's a Ford room. Yep. No? Hot rods? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go to the right side of the room first. I imagine people be screaming into the screen right now because they know what kind of car it is, because Mustang, 1966 Ford Mustang. We've got a 1963 Buick Riviera Sport Coupe. Look at that front end. 1956 Mercury Montclair Hardtop Coupe. Oh, look at the door. 1954 Kaiser. The door rolls back. That's neat. Only two people sitting in that thing. I missed this guy here. 1958 Edsel. I see the Fonzie over there. We'll get to him. Jet for your power. Jet power for your car. 1963 Chrysler turbine car. 1955 Imperial. Ooh, look at this. Blue on blue. 1957 Nash Ambassador Custom. Custom. Oh, how neat. You could camp in this car. Look at how the seat lays down. That's for the wife to no longer be co-captain. Oh, I thought we were interrupting somebody else's visit at this museum while I was just gabbing away. 1950 Chevrolet Skyline Deluxe Coupe. So this is all about segregation and how they have this. I'd seen this book before, the Negroes Travelers Green Book. It told them where they could go, where they could be safe from us evil white people. Yes, that's true. So I'm glad that doesn't go on anymore. 1953 Corvette. Like we didn't see enough Corvettes at the Corvette Museum. Well, we're going to see more here. 1959 Chevrolet. Oh, that's another Corvette. I wouldn't have known. Yeah, but the emblem. Does it have a time? Oh, it almost looked like it was the time of day. Bel Air Impala, 1958. Ooh. Look at that interior. That's nuts. Okay. I'm going to go both-sided again in a minute. 1950 Ford Crestliner two-door sedan. Yeah, 1958 Packard Hawk Sport Coupe. $1950 Cadillac. The front of this Packard, look at that thing. All right. Hey, Fonz. What? This is one of the actual motorcycles ridden by the Fonz, portrayed by actor Henry Winkler on the long-running TV sitcom Happy Days. Early in the series, production crew switched from Harleys to the much lighter Triumph due to Winkler's lack of riding skills. Apparently, that was a necessary decision as Fonzie crashed several times during filming, as evidenced by the dent in the fuel tank. Happy Days was broadcast on ABC television network from 74 to 84, spanning 11 seasons. Held the #1 position as the most watched TV show during 76 and 77. Series also spun the successful spin-offs Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy, and Joni Loves Chachi. And there he is on it. Hey, that's a short little car, a 1959 two-door hardtop. It's cute. A 1952 Packard. Factory price $2,475 back then. I didn't realize they had the prices on here. Studebaker, 1954. Didn't we just see a bunch of Studebakers? Another Studebaker, 1951. I wouldn't be able to pick them out, would you? Like, would you know a Studebaker? Do they all have this front end like that? That cool round thing in the middle? Oh no, this one doesn't have that. So yeah, how do you know a Studebaker from a Studebaker? Is it the emblem maybe? No, because that looks different too. I don't know. We're learning more about cars than we ever knew we needed to know and wanted to know, but I'm learning, and I love learning. 1950 Ford half-ton pickup, F1 half-ton pickup. Okay, the Model A building also is like the model shell station. Thank you, sir. 1930 Model A Cabriolet. What's that? Did they actually give a cover for the mother-in-law back here? What is this? Extra. I don't know, 1929 Ford Model A Town Car. I feel like I need to be extra quiet in this building. I'm not sure why. Doesn't feel like there's anybody else in here. $1928 Model A light delivery truck. 1928 Ford Model A Thomas Edison's Phaeton. So it says learn how to start a Model A.
To start the Model A, get in the driver's seat and set the handbrake, which is on the far right. Pull it towards the seat until the flashing light goes solid, and then gently release it. Move the gear shift side to side to the neutral position, and the blinking light will go solid. Raise the lever on the left side of the steering column to the retard position. Once in position, the blinking light will go solid.
Huh.
Turn the key switch on, located in the instrument panel. Hold it on until the flashing light goes solid. Pull the choke valve, which is on the far right side, until the flashing light goes solid.
This is a lot to start a car.
Step on the starter button, which is located above the gas pedal. It has a copper ring around it. Once the flashing light goes solid, the motor will start.
Fake engine sound. I thought it was going to start rumbling. Oh, is it? Is it really, or are you doing that?
Lower the lever on the left side of the steering column to the advanced position. Once the flashing light goes solid, the motor will run stronger.
Oh, I feel it. I don't know.
You have now successfully started the Model A Ford.
Jeez. It only took you 10 minutes to start it. That's cool. 1929 Ford Model A Business Coupe. The Opera Coupe. Pretty pinstripes. This trunk. This trunk looks like it's a seat. Why is it padded? Oh, it is a seat. How you get in? Maybe on the other side? And this one's a 1929 Ford Model A. But yeah, how do you get into the back seat? Oh, I don't know. You gotta be graceful. There's a whole lot of Model A's in here. 1930, 1931, 1929 Taxi.
Yes.
Oh, a sweetheart. It's 1931 Ford Model A wrought iron roadster. Oh, look at how cute. You can see right through it. There's no, like, you're gonna be a windy ride.
And covered in dirt.
Yeah, covered in dirt is right. Another back seat that, how do you get into it? I don't know. 1930 Model A. Ooh, I like the color of that one back there. 1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup. The color isn't the same on my screen as it is in person. It's like a Malibu blue. I see a prisoner in the back of this paddy wagon. 1931 Ford Model A paddy wagon. And I see a fire truck right next to it. Boulder City, Nevada fire truck. This is a 1928 Ford Model AA fire truck with a doggy. Oh. The Hookster. Palmer Hill Towing. Look at this. Huff and Puff #1. It is a school bus. El Monte School District. How cool. Oh, he looked like he was sitting low. It's all wood. How neat. And there's our little makeshift school. And a 1931 Model A Deluxe Oh, Rose oil bottles patented in 1922. Bunch of old tools. Original Model A and AA tools display and cabinet. I was just saying, I don't really care about cars, but this museum is laid out so nicely that we're learning all sorts of stuff. I mean, cars drive us around. We should know about them, I guess. But yeah, it's really interesting here. Learned too much already. Not too much. The Cadillac department. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, 1903 Cadillac runabout. Well, there's the back end of it, Cadillac. Okay. What I had was a Coupe de Ville. See if we can find one. This is an El Dorado. Mine was a 1976 Coupe de Ville. Here's a 1941 Cadillac 60 Special. Look at the emblem on the front. This one's nice, and it's got someone's hat and fur coat and gloves in the back. We have information on it? Yes. It's got to get around. It was 1959. Cadillac Coupe de Ville. And a 1933 Cadillac Fleetwood 5-passenger convertible. Look at how luxurious that leather looks. Oh. Okay, we lost Jimbo. All right, 61 4-door hardtop, pretty color. 5-passenger sedan. So these are all going to be Cadillacs, obviously, because we're in the Cadillac building. What's with the different ladies? The last one didn't look like that, and that one's even better. 1935 Imperial sedan, the V12. 1937 LaSalle. I'm gonna spin around. 1962 Cadillac convertible. Back then you could buy this car for $5,588. This is a Cadillac Series 62 4 sedan. Oh, look at this green. Look at that. 1955 Coupe de Ville. 6-passenger. 62 series from 64. What? There's a Cadillac limousine. 1987 Maloney. Can we see through those windows? Yeah, we can. Life magazine in there. That is pretty. Okay, we've got the 1977 Cadillac Sedan de Ville. So that's similar to my Coupe de Ville, very ugly car. Mine was an ugly brown. This is 1978 El Dorado Biarritz. Huh. And back there in 78, this one was $11,000. What? 2011 Cadillac CTS-V Coupe. Very pretty. 70 hardtop El Dorado 2-door. 1957 El Dorado Brougham. Brougham. Cadillac Brougham. Oh, is that how they spelled that? I remember I knew a Cadillac owner that had a whole mess of these on their grill. So we got a 1979 Seville sedan. Sedan because it's 4-door, is that what? Oh, this is the Elante. That's the one I wanted to see. An Elante Indy 500 pace car, 1993. This car in 1993 was worth $62,000. That's how much you could buy it for. I knew a girl who owned one of these, but it was much smaller. It was an older car too. And this one's a 1966 Cadillac Fleetwood. Fleetwood boat. Interior is very nice. They've got a liquor box in there. Very nice. Okay, so that's the Cadillac showroom. Let's go find another showroom. Yeah, this place is put together so nicely. So we've done the main building, the Lincoln, the Ford, and now the Cadillac.
They even have Lincoln sitting out front.
Oh, they even have Abraham Lincoln sitting out front. Okay, so now we got to make our way to the, what's that, the Classic Car Club.
Well, let's see what this
Oh, first we'll go to this first barn. This is a neat property.
They got an old diner.
They even have plans for more. The future site of the Museum of the Horseless Carriage. I feel like that's the Model A car. But it's a carriage is what they're saying. What would pull it then? I don't know. A horse? Horseless.
Oh.
Don't put this on the video. Okay, so the Pierce Arrow Motor Car Company. I've never heard of Pierce Arrow, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh. Is it the first electric bike or something? That's a Pierce bike. Jimbo just pointed out, look at this emblem on this car. Oh. That must be their logo. So what do we got here? Very nice. Oh, look at how fancy. You can't smack your kids in the back seat with that long of a reach. Oh, they even have a window. Is this a limousine? Oh, 1931 Pierce Arrow Series 42 Dual Cowl Phaeton. They only made 800. And back in 1931, you could buy this for $3,625. 1903 Stanhope. What is going on? You put the children in the front seat and smack them in the back of the head? We didn't smack our kids. I'm just making up funny stories. 1916 Pierce Arrow Model 38C Brougham. Cadillac Brougham. 2 spare tires. 1927 passenger touring car. That's a limo. Oh, it is. 1931 Model 41 limousine. Huh. Is that a step to get in?
Put stuff on the roof.
Oh. Jimbo knows everything. It doesn't have a sign. Again with the guy shooting the arrow. The Barrett Barn. Not sure what we're going to get in here. Art in Motion. Classic Car Club of American Museum. Wow. So quiet. Oh, that's so luxurious in here. 1925 Will St. Clair T6 engine. Is that a goose on its dash? I mean on its... It is.
This is the Automobile Mascot Collection.
Oh, the Automobile Mascot Collection. What does that mean? This is a limousine. I have to go to the Wall of Fame here in 1933 Packard. Look at this one. So Jimbo says this is the museum for all of the mascots of these guys, right? So there's the kid that he looks like a way of diving or something, but there is a wall over here. There's another one. full of all the different mascots that were on cars or are on cars. Oh my. I would want the baby boy happy and sad. I'm sorry about the reflection, y'all. I wish you could see it right, so I'm gonna try. They got a stork. Oh my goodness. Puppy dog. Wow. I know the glare and the reflection is not doing any justice. There's a jaguar. You can hear my shoes extra in here. There's the man skiing. Oh my goodness. A lady on a snail. Girl on snail. That's funny. Horseshoe nude. There's so many. Monkey with a nude. Nude on a broomstick. Why is everybody nude? Girl with a garland. Speed nymph. Oh, this like the golfing case here. Oh, I like the cockasnoot. Cockasnoot might be my favorite. Well, sad baby over there was pretty funny too. Champagne Biff. The Michelin Man, you can have him on your car. So, touch wood. Monkeys. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Wow, there's just so many. Oh, this is the Native American ones. Oh, how cool. All right, let's keep going. Oh, by the way, it's a 1930 Stutz. This place seems so luxurious in here. Okay, 1931 Cadillac. Factory price $4,045. $1938 Cadillac. Is it a convertible? What do they call this? T-tops? $1931 Packard. Another Pierce Arrow model that we just came out of the Pierce Arrow. Another Pierce Arrow. Because see, the guy is shooting an arrow on the front. $1932 Buick. This one is holding a planet or something with a helmet. Huh. Oh, look at the glass on this one. It's all shattered. Let's say 1929 Lincoln Model L. Stutz, 1928 Model BB. This one doesn't have a sign. Oh, it's like a swan. Swan cat. It's a 1937 Packard 1508 convertible Victoria. Such long, fancy names. 1926 Will St. Clair T6. They have all canvas windows. 1939 Buick Salon Tourer. Very pretty. Had somebody's initials on it. CBB. 1939 Rolls-Royce Wraith, but it has a different, it's like a winged person. Bentley, I can tell by the B, the flying B. 1938 4.25 liter. Oof. Look at the green stripe on that. Ooh, and the seats match. 1939 Delahaye Type 135M. Only 4 made, so it doesn't have a price because it was expensive. More than any of us can afford. $1948 Jaguar 3.5 liter. Oh, look at that emblem. It's a 1948 Lincoln Continental. So sleek looking. Same emblem on the top as a 1941 Lincoln Continental Cabriolet. They got a lot of those. $1937 Cord. Oh, there's one hiding behind the wall here. They're hiding it, so we won't bother it. It's a 1935 Auburn 851 Speedster. Another winged flying person. Flying very fast. That's a nice one. No sign. No sign. The 1936 Lincoln K. 1933 Lincoln KB. But what if it looks like it has a Jaguar on the front? No, it's a Greyhound. $1929 Cord L29. Jumbo just pointed out the windows back here. Look at that. If I could touch it, I would touch it. But I can't touch it. I want to touch it. Look how the rear view mirrors are on the, like, further up. They're not like next to your window here. I'm sure they work just as well. And that is a 1937 Packard 12. 1933 Cadillac 370. What did it have on its front? Huh. A very sleek flying bird. 1936 Buick ADC. Another sleek goose, 1933 Cadillac 370. And another one with the T-tops off. And that Shell service station with the cool gas pumps. And got a 1932 Ford model B being worked on. We're entering the Campagna barn. I think we came in a back door. No, we didn't. Chevys. It's 1949 Kaiser. Look at that peach color. 1940 Ford Deluxe 4-door. That's so cute. 1948 Crossley Series CC station wagon. Factory price $929. The 1940 Lincoln Zephyr. No sign. 1940 Nash. (1948) Ford Super Deluxe Woody Wagon. Cool. 1947 DeSoto with a 1947 Dufresne.
Yeah, I'm the guy that lays off Fords in the museum. Steering.
1941 Checker Bantam.
Yeah, the games even have checker in it. You know, checker kind
Huh.
of company?
4-wheel steering. It's got instructions on how to run it. You know we love a Jeep. Gotta love a Jeep. This is a 1942 DeSoto. Its emblem is like clear. 1927 Erskine. (1926) Buick Standard 2-door coach from Flint, Michigan. That one's from Detroit. 1925 Dodge Special 2-door coach. 1924 Studebaker. Sorry, that backlight. During this era, the automobile underwent a rapid evolution and became widespread mode of transportation. Accessible to the general public, this shift in mobility connected people across urban and rural landscapes like never before. And that's a 1923 Barley from Kalamazoo. Even though the body design was slow to evolve during this period, the technological advancements led the way to the most prestigious period of automotive designs, the Classic Era. 1922 Handley Knight. Oh, that beautiful yellow. 1921 Romer Speedster. 1921 Ford Model T Touring, and a 1918 Chevrolet 490 Touring. I gotta go on the other side of this one to get the sign. 1917 Mercer Model 2273 Runabout. (1920 model Page model. One of the last barn buildings we're walking into, and it's got a plane in it, but it's like a giant inside of a car. This is the 1930 Rolls-Royce, the Gnome Mobile. So this is what the inside of the Gnome Mobile is like. Walt Disney Gnome Mobile. Wait a minute. This is the actual automobile that starred in the 1967 Walt Disney movie, The Gnome Mobile. Now, I've never even heard of that movie. Which a family discovers little people, gnomes, living in the forest. Huh. Oh, and then prior to the age of computers and digital special effects, Disney Studios relied on trick photography to make actors appear to be only inches tall. This optical illusion was created when performers were filmed in the movie setting over here in a larger-than-life recreation of the rear passenger area of this Rolls-Royce. In 1966, Walt Disney sold this car to his friend and Gilmore car museum founder Donald S. Gilmore for only what it cost to ship it from Burbank, California to here. Factory price $14,500. I thought we could climb the stairs and get in, but look at this is what the gigantic back looks like. That's so cool. I wanted to get back there and get my picture taken looking like I was trying. Jimbo tells me that there is a test track here that they allow you to drive the cars.
A
Model T car on the test track, but only on certain days, not the day we're here, of course. I think not on Mondays is what it is. It's a Monday. Last department, the motorcycles. Okay. 1965 Honda, 79 Honda CBX. Oh, I gotta tell you all these numbers. Okay, there's a lot of motorcycles in this room. There's an e-bike. 1999 e-bike. The Chief. Servicycle. Oh, look at that cute 1961 Dinky cycle. These are all like bicycles that are electric. Oh, not that. 2000 Suzuki. Harley. It's like a service station room. There's a Banshee, Yamaha. I don't know. Liberty? I can't tell what that says. Oh, there's so many. 1947 Indian Chief, 1913 Indian Single. That looked like bicycle. There's a 1975 Condor Swiss Army issued. 1965 Sears Allstate 250. Oh, that's old. 1914 Indian Big Twin. There's an old Harley. 1914 Harley Davidson V Twin motorcycle. Huh.
Those are all
Okay, so let's keep on the Harley kick right here. Harley, Lowrider, Shovelhead, 1978. 1947 Harley Davidson WL. 1948 Harley Davidson Hummer model 125, and then back behind it is a Aramaki M50S 1966 Harley. 1956 KR Flat Track Racer. And we've got a 1956 NSU Special Max. 1975 Kawasaki H2750. 1969 BSA Model 25 Starfire. And the 1970 Triumph. I only know about the Triumph because I just read about Fonzie riding one. 1973 Triumph. Oh, a sidecar. 1972 Triumph Tiger 650V with a sidecar. And a 1954 Zundap, also with a sidecar that looks like a bullet. Okay, what did you say this room is? The BMW motorcycles. There's a BMW motorcycle. No sign on it. 1963 BMW R27, 60 R26, 70 R75, and an R90, R90SX 75, 2001 K1200RS, and 1200 RS, jeez. 1971 BMW R60, 73 R75, and 82 R65, 79 R65. And that concludes the motorcycle department. I got a cool double-decker bus from London Transport. Oh no, that thing doesn't look like it runs anymore. Tires are flat. This is the Red Barns Raceway. It's got a scale slot car track. Oh, cool.
Now, let's get you some corners. Would you take that turn right there, please?
Look at that.
Would you take
start slow. Learn how fast the car is, learn where all the tricky turns are, and then, as you get more confident, pick up your speed. White lane. Have you spotted your tight turn yet? Guess not. Would you point to your turn right here? Yep. That turn for you is very tight. This is a very short radius turn, so you gotta take it easy coming through here, okay? Yellow lane. I think you've spotted yours, right? Right down there. And for you, it's gonna be more of a challenge because you're coming off the banking on there on the outside lane. So you're coming out of that turn faster than anybody else. Up the main straight, gradual uphill left, and then bang, all of a sudden hard right. Take it easy. At the start, don't get caught in a drag race. Let them go ahead, crash, and you go through. Okay? All right, for everybody, this little downhill here is kind of a trick to it, because it's kind of, camber's kind of funny here, so you've got to be careful there. All right. Concentrate on your car. Run your own race. The winner of this race is going to be the one who turns the most laps. The loser is going to be the one who giggles the most. Because giggling is a natural reaction to crashing. So if you're giggling, you're losing. Okay? Don't crash, because we don't stop the race if you crash. Us track marshals are going to do our best to put you back on as fast as possible, but everybody else is going to be continuing to race. So you're going to have that much of a gap to make up. Don't crash. Okay? And then lastly, be smooth. Okay? Be smooth. Don't jerk the throttle. You start jerking that trigger, you're sending power surges to the car, and it's going to get unsettled pretty soon. Off you go. Smooth. Smooth is always fast. Smooth is always fast. Now, I'm going to start the computer. You're going to see a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then 4 red circles appear across the top of the screen. When those circles turn green, the power comes on and off you go for 3 minutes. Now, first time around, you go by the start-finish line, you'll hear a beep. That beep normally means the lap you just completed was the fastest lap you've done so far. Well, it's the first lap, so obviously it was the fastest. But normally when you go by there, you'll hear the sound of a car going by. Vroom. But if you get better, as the race goes on, you'll start hearing that beep. Okay? Any questions? Here we go.
Get ready. Go.
Okay, start putting them on.
Hey, I got two. Hey, move it. Move it. Move it. Oh, mine's out.
As I said, the cars are much faster than they think you are.
Go, Blue. Blue, go. I'm tense. The other supposed to do it. I just remember. Oh, you're supposed to put it back in track.
There's more than just
Almost got your hair gotten.
Oh. I thought we were. Oh, I'm 50. I was like, get blue.
Oh, how fun. So this place has a 50s diner that opens at 11 every day. I think it's 11 every day. And they serve diner food, but it's all like that soda shop look. Okay, the muscle car gallery. So we're gonna hit to the right first. We got a 1970 Dodge Challenger, 1963 Avanti Studebaker. This one's turned around. 1969 Dodge Charger. Whoa, look at how that hood raises up. 1969 Super BA12. 1969 and a half. That's funny. 1962 Pontiac Catalina. 1970 Buick Grand Sport 455. That one wants to be adopted. The 1968 Mercury Cyclone GT. 1971 Dodge Challenger convertible. Nothing like racing and getting your hair tangled. 1970 AMC AMX Series 30. 1965 Pontiac GTO. Got a 1969 Hearst Olds. This is an interesting thing. 1968 Pontiac Catalina two-door sedan. And I'm going to turn around. 1970 Cougar Eliminator. Who we eliminating? You got the 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Rally Sport. There's Jimbo. Mercury Cyclone spoiler, 1970. This is a 1964 Pontiac GTO. 1970 Chevy Chevelle SSL S6 convertible. Does anybody know their initials on their car like this? The 1967 Shelby. And another Shelby, 1967. Both were GT 500 prototypes. This one being a convertible. This one is a hardtop. Not convertible. Okay, so that Gilmore Museum was pretty cool. I don't really have a lot of knowledge of cars, but boy, did we learn things, and super cool. It was a neat museum, set up greatly, so I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
It was awesome.
Well, tell them bye, babe.
Bye, babe.